I've talked with a lot of people over the last week about this. I've sent out emails to groups of people, neighborhood associations. I've talked with people personally and over the last few months, and the consensus, at least, well, not consensus, a large majority of people in my ward want to see seismic to the library. And I've heard that. I've received emails personally. At this point, I don't even know how, dozens of emails. And it's tied together in people's minds, whether or not maybe that's logical. It's tied together, and it has been over the last few months. So I've also heard people say, I will not support a bond. I support the police. I will not support a bond if there is no seismic to the library at the very least.
Okay.
You know who's really great at educating is librarians and people in the library. I just want to remind, I know that people are still on the fence, but just think about what we're telling people in the community with this project. Every part of the city touches somebody's life. So there are many people that hopefully will never have contact with law enforcement, hopefully will never have contact with fire. And for those people, they might have contact with the library. They might have contact with city services. I just think it's really important that we remember what we're telling the community, that we're making investment in them with this bond. And I would strongly encourage council to support library with the police on this, because if you look at it strictly as an element of safety, there's so much prevention that's in stake when you're talking about early childhood education, literacy, lifeline communication services for people that are homeless, warming, all kinds of, it's a living room for the community. And it's also something that if we don't, just as the people testified today, when these deferred costs are let go for periods and periods of time, if the roof goes further and we haven't invested it, now we've got another problem that we have to react to, and we can't be proactive. This is our chance to be proactive. This is our chance to send a positive message into our community. Thank you.
Now, I've heard people, and I've seen them discuss this, and you know, this is my view of what the best thing to do, because in my personal opinion, based on what I've heard from the community, it lost because of cost, and it lost because of no library earthquake proofing, and it lost by 4 percentage points. And so all that needs to happen is we have to swing 3 of those, and it's a winning ballot measure. And so I'm trying to get the cost down low enough, and to also have the library in, because I think those are the two issues.
No, and I certainly respect all of your political analyses from your wards. I look at it citywide. I didn't hear that at all.
Yeah.
That is not at all the political message I heard. But,
Sure. Well, then we can vote on it, and then we can, move on, but, you know, that's my best.
Yeah, no, but I think it's interesting, yeah, Matt.